Players Championship 3 as we get some Saturday afternoon floor action. Can you say perfection? Mensur Suljovic, divine on the 9. Who do you like here? Heavy Metal or the Black Cobra? How about Snakebite? Would the world champ add another title to his resume? And why was Dirk van Dijvenbode mock kicking the world number 1? Hashtag PC3 today on High Roller Radio. Yes, third installment of the 2020 Players Championship Series. You gotta love the Pro Tour. We're back for another weekend of top-class darts action, announced the PDC, promoting its $2.99 weekend pass. 40 matches, one weekend, not too shabby. The PDC also running down the live stream matchups. Quality right down the list there. All right, let's play some darts. First one's on the live stream. Jeff Smith and Mensur Suljovic. Cracking start for the Canadian, who after holding for 1-1, fired in this 180 against throw in the third leg, and then followed with this, the 83 checkout on bullseye to break. Very nice shot. He then took out 60 to consolidate it, pinpoint 3-1. Fifth leg, another maximum en route to 4-1. Smith then punched out 98, a clean kill, just the 2 darts needed for 5-2. He was averaging 107 and cruising. But wait, the Austrian clawed it back to 5-4, then opened the 10th leg with back-to-back 180s, followed by this, the 141 double 18, good for perfection, a sweet little 9-darter to leave Smith backstage shell-shocked. Suljovic would hold in the decider, 4 on the spin to steal it, punctuated by the 9. The Canadian averaged 104, but to no avail. Suljovic was up there at 107. Tony Elson is taking it to Christoph Ratajski, found this in the third leg for 2-1. The 82 finish on tops, he was rolling along, had a 170 finish on his way to 4-2. But you can never count out the Polish Eagle. He'll fight, and that he did. Came back to level the match at 4. They'd go the distance. Ratajski had throw and would make no mistake on double 6. Another 6-5 result, the Eagle advancing. Darius Labanauskas was all over Andy Hamilton. Hammer time, all right, but for the Lithuanian, absolutely on fire. Tops here for 4-0. He took 4 legs before Hamilton even got darts at double, and he squandered them. Lucky D was averaging a whopping 110 at 5-0, just wasn't missing, didn't score the whitewash, but he did score the victory. 6-1 your final. Respect right here, as the Hammer says, well played. Scott Mitchell taking on James Wilson. Tight won this. They were level at 2, then 3, then 4. This double 10, though, would seal it in the 10th leg as Scotty Dog breaks throw to win for handshakes. 6-4 the final. First win on the Pro Tour, reported the Irish darts fan. Congrats to Scotty Dog. I can tell you that Chris Dobie averaged 106.4 in bouncing out Madar's Rasmus 6-4 in what really was a quality contest. Lisa Ashton towing the Aki against Dimitri Vandenberg and holding her own, all tied at 3. The problem? The Dream Maker was pounding the red bit. Nice 180 here to kick off the 8th leg after he broke the Ashton throw in leg 7. But how good is the Lancashire Rose? Very. Look at this. The 120 checkout to break back straight away. Shanghai beautiful. Then after holding for 5-4, she'd break again, this time on the 80 finish. Double 10 good. And you know the headlines will read, "A kiss from a rose." Ashton seals it 6-4. Lisa's going well at the moment, tweeted Charlie Gray. Let's hope she does the same in the next round. And I say hear, hear to that. Kudos to Martine Clearmaker, who took to Twitter himself to report a 6-4 win over Hendo. I'd take to Twitter too. That is a great scalp in Big John Henderson. How about this result from warring Twitter buddies Glenn Dern and Matthew Edgar? Duzza wins the battle 6 6-3. He was trailing at one point 3-1. And we thank DJ Gandolfini for this. A superb effort from William O'Connor, averaged 101 in his victory over Christian Bunsa. Into round 2 now with Nathan Aspinall versus Matthew Dennett, leading 3-2 and sitting on 52. But that 142 right there was no problem for Dennett. Beautiful punch out on double 11 to tie things up at 3. At 4-4, he nailed double 16 for the 5-4 advantage, but ouch, he'd waste 3 match darts the very next leg, and somehow Aspinall would hold on, took the last 2 to win it 6-5. The Asp mulling it over with the official right here. He's like, how did I win that one? Wesley Harms has never beaten Gary Anderson, never really even come close. But look at this scoreline. Are you kidding me? 4-0. Sparky in the zone, in a mood at 4-1 with the Flying Scotsman on double 10. He polished off the 101 for 5-1 and 4 clear. We all know what this guy can do, though. He can pour it on. That's exactly what he did. Was on the 9 in the 9th leg. He wouldn't get perfection, but he did secure the break. Then in leg 10, he came good on the 104 for 5-all. The comeback, though, was thwarted in the decider. This treble 19, the tail end of a Harms 177 to leave 24. He'd settle for double 6, holds on to cross the line, his first ever win against the 2-time world champ. Well done, Sparky. Diamond Darts up bright and early, watching on, had his eye on the Willie O'Connor Joe Murnan showdown. I can tell you, Murnan won it by a score of 6-4, and as the Magpie left, he was not happy. How about this? Our second slice of perfection of the day. Noppy does the 9, tweeted David Rice. Confirmed here by @LiveDarts. Well done, Danny Noppert. The occasional 107.3 average to win 6-2 against a very strong Andy Bolton, tweeted the anomaly of betting. He also qualified for the first 2 Euro Tours yesterday. Some weekend is right. Mensur Suljovic is having some kind of day. He produced another brilliant performance to see off Lucky D and reach the last 32 with a ton-plus average. We thank Luke Jones for that. And wow, Lisa Ashton does it again. As the hunter becomes the hunted, she advances to her board final with a 6-4 win over Adam Hunt. Last 32 now. Board finals with Peter Wright v. Simon Whitlock, and after Snakebite held for 2-1, he steamrolled by taking 4 of the next 5, no contest, 6-2 the final. Tasty tie right here. Duzza and the Needle, Durant v. Brown in their board final, touch and go, tied at 4. Durant on 48, and there it is, no problem. Then in the 10th leg, he took out 100, his third ton-plus checkout of the match. Good for a 6-4 victory. Over to dartconnect.com now for your other board final results. Winners including MvG, Chris Doby, and Stephen Bunting. Adrian Lewis whitewashed Matt Clark 6-0. There is the world number 1, Mighty Mike, playing compatriot Dirk van Dijvenbode and absolutely dominating. Pin tops here for 3-1 in the 8th leg. Great scenes. DVD mock kicking Van Gerwen, who on 50 went for the bullseye on his first start, trying for the 10-darter. Cheeky. He didn't get it, but he did wrap it up on his next visit. A 6-2 blowout, MvG averaging 104.6. Heavy metal with some heavy lifting against Michael Smith. Ryan Searle out in front of Bully Boy 3-1, and in command, he was scoring well and finishing 2. This is how it ended. Leg number 10, double 4 for the win. Smith KO'd by a score of 6-4. Dart Connect again for your other last 16 results. Chris Doby, Peter Wright, and Glenn Duran all posting ton-plus averages in their respective wins. And then there were 8 quarterfinals. Snakebite absolutely tearing it up against Joe Cullen. He started 2-0, then made it 4-2 on this Double 18 good for a 10-darter. He was averaging 115 at that point. Top marks to Rockstar, though. He was keeping it close. He held for 4-3 on double 5, playing well. But that was all he could muster. Wright ran the table from there. The 76 outshot for 6-3 and a spot in the Final Four. Jeffrey Desvaughn taking on Danny Noppert. Double Dutch. JDZ was the better of the two on this occasion. Noppy trying to find something, trailing 3-1. He just couldn't find anything. This double 18 made it 5-3 Desvaughn, 6-3 your final. I can tell you via Dart Connect that Michael Van Gerwen came back from 5-2 down to beat Hollywood. Ryan Searle, meantime, saw off Glenn Durrant by the same score. Semis now. We start with this, a repeat of the World Final. Peter Wright facing MvG and doing a lot of this. 2 treble visits. He went up 2-0. But that's when things halted. MvG brought it back. Best of 13, remember. The Green Machine would pin double 13 for 3 in a row. He followed with this, a 180 to kick off the 6th leg. Then he went way up high for tops in the 7th. 5 straight. It was 6 straight on this. The 88 checkout. Bullseye, good for the stranglehold. He rattled off 7 of the last 8 legs to get a little revenge for the Alley Pally. In the other semi, Ryan Searle was in tough against the Black Cobra. JDZ leading 4-3 up a break, and he kicked off the 8th leg with the lot. But wow, he faltered from there. Searle came back, double 8 to steal the leg, and that, my friends, was the turning point because he fired in an 11-darter for 5-4, then took out 157 to hold again for 6-5. Then he closed the door with another break, 7-5 your final. And then there were 2, the last 2 standing, Mighty Mike versus Heavy Metal in a best of 15 for all the marbles. Searle grabbed the early lead. He was up a break at 3-2. Look how close he came to making it 4-2. Narrowly missed double 16 on the massive 143, and he was made to pay. Double 9 for MvG to break. It was back on serve. He then holed for 4-3 and his first lead of the contest. Then wow, the 1-6-4 for 5-4. Boom on the bullseye. He liked that one. Even still, Searle was hanging tough, and in the 11th leg, he struck gold. A break on double 10 for 6-5. Upset on? Well, MvG broke back immediately, but unreal. Searle responded with a break on double 6, and then he tossed in this in the 14th leg en route to his first ever PDC ranking title. He stuns Mighty Mike 8-6 to win Players Championship 3. He let me in a couple of times, Searle admitted. I took my chances. I'm over the moon. I can't believe it. Well, believe it, sir. You absolutely did it, and you beat the best to do so. There he is, your champion, Ryan Searle. Hashtag PC3, fighting back tears. Tears of joy today on High Roller Radio.